Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. For all those that are new, I am Halo Moon and these are the decks that I will be using today. This is like a tarot channel that's all about moving yourself forward and like manifesting what you truly desire and like realizing that it's all possible. So I'm going to start off with a traditional deck and see what Spirit has for you today. You can share anything that you're working on, like manifesting or like what you're wanting to happen in your life in the comments. I would love to know. I would love to be able to be able to share and collaborate on how we're all going to do that and move forward. So let's see what Spirit has. Some fell before. Let's see. All right. So 6 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups there. So we have like 4 that came out. Okay, the Queen of Swords. And then this is like the 6 of Cups was like my soulmate card. All right, so right here, like I'm seeing that like you're working on equal give and take. You are definitely setting boundaries with the Queen of Swords, which is good. And the Queen of Cups, you definitely have a lot of love to offer somebody, or someone has a lot of love to offer you, and you definitely either have already met a soulmate or will be meeting a soulmate in the near future. Let's see what else. I think you're definitely like putting yourself, a lot of cards are falling on the floor, which for me is like chaos, like chaotic. So like you might have went through like some turbulent times here recently, but like you're going, this is the 6 of Wands, like you're going to have victory. Okay, like that, whatever struggles that you guys have had or whoever you are desiring, it is going to happen. And you have to believe it's going to happen for it to happen. You got to let go of those limiting beliefs or like whatever might have happened between you guys. You got to let go of all of any problems that you guys have had. You got to let go of all of it, all the fears, all of that, and like just only focus on the desire, like the desire to have the person and like how you want that to look. And you can visualize that to have it come in for fruition. Let's see what else. Yeah, okay, so like now I got 2 messages with this one. Like you're working together with your higher self and spirit to make this happen, to make this relationship come in. And also there might have been a third party, or there might currently be a third party. There are things that you can do to make sure that that's not going to manifest, especially if you check out some of my other videos. A lot of them are, I'll talk about affirmations and how you can eliminate the problems by using affirmations and changing your self-concept. But either way, you're learning that. Look, there might have been things that are hidden. All right, and now you know, now you're seeing the truth of things. Right? This person might have hid a third party from you. But look, there's the 10 of Pentacles. This is things like energies that you haven't from the past, or you're learning to let those kind of energies go. Therefore, like you can manifest that dream relationship and that dream money, and you're realizing that all of everything that you're manifesting negatively in front of you is really based off of limiting beliefs. So based off your subconscious, or you're allowing someone else to, be in your energy. You got to call your energy back to you. You cannot let people play in your energy. You have to make sure you believe in yourself. That way other people's energies can't dictate your life. So this is the Sun. I've been getting this message a lot, like ever since I even started the channel, that like people that have been wanting to have a baby are going to have a baby this year, or going to get pregnant this year. And this is also the happiest card in the deck. So you're learning and realizing that you deserve to be happy, and you're realizing and learning what things that techniques, things that you can do to assure like your happiness, and that you're much more in control than you think. And that was actually my favorite part about learning about law of assumption, is that we have way more control over our lives than we think. Justice, okay? Like, you might have been treated unfairly in the past, and you're going to learn how to give yourself justice with that. You're going to learn how to manifest and bring in all those things that you want. And it really is liberating to like realize that you have more control. That way you're not walking around in a world where you feel like people can just stab you in the back or like hurt you all the time, just because like that might have been your childhood or that might have been your past. And then, you know, because of your subconscious, you're replaying that and you don't even realize it. So 2 messages with this card too. This is the Page of Swords. This is the spying card. So whoever is on your mind is definitely like looking into you, looking at your social media, or looking at pictures of you guys. But the other message with this too is like you're learning how you're diving in and looking into how to create a better life, how to get your desires, how to raise your self-confidence, your self-concept, and like all of those things are going to lead you right in the right direction. What up, Spirit? What do we have? Oh yeah, the Emperor. So whoever is on your mind is most definitely like they're really mature and they're getting their things together. And you also, if you dive into law of assumption, you dive in and you learn about it, you're going to learn that like there's thousands versions of all of us, and we're replaying in our minds like what we feel. You're going to be able to manifest this person back in their highest form, the highest version of them, so you guys can have like a really strong connection. And then like a lot of money. I feel like travel. I feel like you guys will be able to go anywhere you want, whenever you want. That just came to me. That wasn't even from the card. Let's see what else. I feel like money might have been a problem in the past too. And that's, you know, by learning all these ways and by working on yourself, you're going to learn how to fix that too. It like fixes everything as a whole. One of the affirmations that a lot of manifestation coaches talk about is isn't it wonderful? And you leave it open-ended. That way you can manifest more good things on a wider scale, because your subconscious already knows what would be wonderful for you. But this is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this person, this person's going to come in quickly. I feel that too. But you're also going to take these new concepts in this new way and you're going to run with it. And your manifestations are going to come in quick. So that's always a good thing. Because sometimes you got to work with your subconscious for a little bit to get it. Like to get the manifestations. Because you got to really, depending on how, you know, how much trauma you have or how many limiting beliefs you have, it takes a while to get those out of the way. But it looks like you're going to be doing really well. What else, Spirit? Wheel of Fortune. Oh, well, this just concurs on what I was already saying. It's going to happen really, really quickly for you. All right, I'm going to get like one more card out of here, and then I'm going to go to the Animal Oracle deck. Oh, yeah. So, marriage, too. I've been getting this a lot. Like, a lot of people are going to get, like, engaged this year, or definitely going to be talk around marriage when you guys come into union with this person. And then, like I said, the baby, too, has been coming up. So, those of you that have been wanting to have a child, it's almost been coming out in, like, every reading. Every reading that I've done since I started the channel. So, I was like, I think that's really neat. I know this year is going to be a really powerful year. I'm going to start with the Animal Oracle deck. That one just beautiful. I love that. Grasshopper spirit. I always love these cards in general because they're so beautiful, but like the crown always speaks to me because if you're learning about self-concept and self-confidence and you're learning to like treat yourself better and hold yourself in higher regard, the crown, what better way than like seeing these images with a crown on their head? But it's like, take a leap of faith. This might be a whole new world for you. Like, to just believe that, like, best case scenario instead of worst case scenario, to like just assume that things are going to go in your favor. It might just be a whole new concept, a whole new way of life. And you're just being urged by your spirit team and your guides, like, to take that leap of faith. This is beautiful. Swan spirit, time to die. Time for a deep dive, if that doesn't go right with the last card. So you're really being encouraged by your ancestors and your spirit team that you're on the right track. Okay, like dive into like looking into law of assumption, self-concept, like all things like, and if you don't get it overnight, don't give up. Just get better and better at it, like working a muscle, like working out. This is the elephant spirit, learn from the past. Yeah, like you learn, like, you know, if those things that you did in the past didn't work, then let go of those things. Let go of what's not working. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. One of the best things I've learned about doing this is you're going to end up being more playful by nature because you're going to be less worried. Because the whole thing about law of assumption is you're assuming everything is going to work out for you all the time and that everything is made to work out for you. So you're going to naturally become more playful. And that's one of the most fun things about learning like how to really manifest things in your life is we're taught to worry about things. We're taught that, you know, like the world can crumble at any time. And then we end up manifesting that. And we have to, when you said, like, start adopting the idea of best case scenario. This is the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. See, you got to start feeling like you're lucky. You got to start feeling like things are just rigged in your favor. And you'll get better and better at it. Like I said, if a lot of bad things have happened to you or you have a lot of trauma, just keep working with the concepts, keep working with the affirmations, because you'll be encouraged, because more good things will start happening to you regularly, and then you'll start to see it. And then if it dips, you just got to keep with the affirmations. It's just going off the old story. So this is the starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. This is one of the reasons I love doing tarot and I love doing this, is because, I mean, what better way to sum up everything that I just said? Like, it comes right out in the cards to, like, confirm. Because I'm sitting here talking about, like, the world is yours. You can have anything you want. And it says open up to infinite possibilities. Okay, I'm going to let this one be my last card. With the pig spirit, use your mind wisely. That is literally everything that I've been saying, like, this whole reading. You can sit there and worry about all the things that can go wrong, or you can sit there and actually, like, daydream or visualize everything going right for you. And that's literally, it'll start to play out that way. And to tell you the truth, it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more relaxing to sit there and think about how everything could turn out perfect for you than feeling doomed by worst case scenario or worrying. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.